Hi, Brooke. Can I talk to you for a minute? I need to get something off of my chest.
What's up, Mom? Is everything alright?
It's about Josie.
How has she been? I spoke to her a little while ago. She told me not to worry about her. She seems to be doing okay.
Josie must be saying she's okay because she doesn't want you to worry about her. She acts strong, but I know she is still shaken. That poor thing.
Well, no one ever thought she would get into an accident like that. Her life changed in an instant. She must still be in disbelief that she can no longer walk. I mean, I would be if I were her.
She does go out more often, though. I think it helps her get her mind off some negative thoughts.
Oh, that's great. Good for her. I think that's a good sign that she is still spending time outside of the house.
I think so, too. But, she's not ready to work yet.
Is that so? I guess it's inevitable. It's only been a year since she got into the accident. I'm sure she has a lot to figure it out.
I know, but it's hitting us hard. Her insurance covers most of her medical costs, so that's been helpful. But we don't have a regular income. I've been taking money from what your father left us, although I'd like to keep my hands off of it as much as possible, or else I won't have anything in case of an emergency. I don't know how we are going to get by if we continue on like this.
It costs so much just to stay alive, doesn't it?
I'm just worried for the two of us, I have to make sure I cut down on groceries even though I want Josie to eat healthy. It's making me dizzy thinking about money all the time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mom. I didn't know you were struggling so much. Do you need me to pitch in? I can't provide a lot, but I can send some allowances every month if that helps.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. It'll help you two get by, right?
Truth be told, I reached out because I was wondering if it was possible for you to help us, but I was hesitant to ask. I feel ashamed having to ask my daughter for money. Oh, how wonderful for you to offer. You are such a great big sister to Josie.
I'm not offering because I'm the big sister. I just want to help, as family, especially because I'm so far away from you guys. I feel bad that I am no longer around to assist you or Josie. It's the least I can do for you two, and I'm sure Josie would do the same if it was the other way around.
Thank you so much, honey. You don't know how much it means for you to offer. You are such a lifesaver. I will not forget this, and neither will Josie.
How much do you need?
Let's see. Do you think you can send us $1,500?
$1,500? A month? That's a lot of money.
Sorry, I'm asking for too much, aren't I? Of course, I'm considering to work more shifts at my part-time job, but Josie needs my help getting around, so it's difficult to balance my schedule between her appointments and my shift.
I don't know, Mom. I wish I could send you the amount you need every month, but I think $1,500 is a bit too much for me.
I'm not saying you have to support us forever, just until Josie is able to find herself a job, which I am sure will happen very soon.
How soon, though? Do you know if she has any plans?
She said she aims to find something by spring, so it's only a couple of months. What do you think? Do you think you'll be able to help us if you know that it's just temporary? We're even cutting down on using the AC. Utilities are so expensive these days. Please help your mother and sister.
Fine, but it would be great if Jonesy can find a way to start working as soon as possible. Can you try to talk to her about it? I don't want to force her after what she's been through, but $1,500 is a lot for me to give, so we need to work as a team and try to motivate her to start working.
I completely understand. Thank you so much, Brooke. We really appreciate your generosity. I will do everything I can so that she will want to start to work very quickly. But, is this okay if we keep this between us? I'm afraid she would get upset to find out you send us money.
She doesn't have to know. I don't want her to feel pressured to work.
Oh, Brooke, you have such a big heart. I don't know how to thank you. I am so sorry about this. I wish I had enough to support Josie on my own.
It's okay. None of this is your fault, Mom. It was a freak accident. She didn't purposely crash her car on the icy road. As much as it's hard to understand, it was just bad luck.
I know. It's hard to believe all the bad conditions align at the exact moment. The cat jumping out of nowhere, the icy road, and the telephone pole right in front of her. What are the odds, right?
Bad luck is such a light phrase, but it was really just that. Despite everything that's happened, though, we should be proud of Josie for going through the slow and painful physical therapy. She's doing her best, so let's not try to pressure her too much.
You're right. It's the only thing we can do for her. Thank you again, Brooke, and I'm sorry. You don't need to rush sending the first 1,500. The transfer can wait until you get your salary next month.
Okay, Mom, but I can't not send money knowing you are limiting yourself from using the AC. Anyways, I'll see what I can do. Tell Josie I said hi. Mom? I need to ask you something.
Hi, Brooke. What is the matter?
Isn't Josie able to work now? My friend who owns a bar near you guys says she sees Josie come in all the time. She tells me that she seems very happy and well. Are you not telling me something? You know, I'm cutting down on my own fun events so I can save money to send them your way. Don't tell me that some money is being used for her party.
Brooke, please, you have to give her a break. She is really trying hard to find a job, but she's been turned down so many times because of her disability. She is in a no-one-wants-me mode right now. That's why her friends ask her out often, so they can cheer her up. Please don't get mad.
Is she looking for a job? She just hasn't found one?
That's correct. But you know, there are limitations for her because of her wheelchair, and she has to take days off on a regular basis so she can go to physical therapy. On top of that, she doesn't want to change her profession, so it's hard to find a place that would hire her that also meets her requirements. You should see how stressed she has been because of the situation.
Yeah, but...
Please, Brooke, she's been through a lot. Let her enjoy herself from time to time.
I'm not saying she can't take a break, of course, but I am having a hard time supporting myself too. Will it not help if she was less picky? Perhaps she can try something new, even as a part-time. There are plenty of jobs out there that allows working from home. It won't matter if she's on a wheelchair or not.
I don't know if she would like working from home. She used to be so active and really enjoy interacting with people, remember? I think she is looking for a similar work environment regardless of her wheelchair. And she wants to work full-time, not part-time.
Well, she needs to work to live. I understand it's not fair that she has a limited selections of jobs, and I really wish reality was different for her, but she can't be picky forever. Should I help her look? Maybe I can help find something for her in my field. I know a couple of recruiters who could help. I should ask her if she's interested.
Wait, please don't talk to her about work right now. It's driving her crazy. I think she received another decline from a company she interviewed for a couple of days ago. She is emotionally unstable right now, so please give her more time.
I get it, but I can't support you guys for long. She said she will find something by spring. Winter is over soon, and I'm almost broke, Mom.
I know, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I will make sure she finds something before you get into any troubles. I promise. I know you have done so much for us, but just a bit longer, please. You don't want to pressure your baby sister into doing something she's not comfortable doing, do you? She become outgoing.
I guess not.
She's become outgoing and looking for a job. It's amazing she has pushed herself this far, considering how negative she was after the accident. Do you remember? She wouldn't listen to anybody. I don't want her to feel the way she did back then. I know you don't either, Brooke.
Of course not. Ugh, you're making me feel guilty now. You know what? Fine. I won't force her into anything. It's just that I am working really hard to send you guys $1,500 every month. I really need you to understand that and help Josie find something right away.
You have no idea how thankful I am for you, sweetheart. I will forever be grateful for what you have done. If it wasn't for you, Josie and I wouldn't be eating decent meals every day. I promise to make your life easier soon. I'm going to work more shifts too.
I'm sorry, Mom. I wish I had better pay so that you don't have to work so much. I wish I was with the two of you so I can take some weight off of your shoulders. I feel so selfish now. I'm sorry.
Please, Brooke, don't say that. You are not selfish and have nothing to be sorry about. I know you work very hard for us. I know you think about us so much even though you are far away. That is more that I can ask of you.
Thanks, Mom. I appreciate you taking care of her. I hope you find yourself some time to relax as well.
I will try. Oh, and Brooke, if you ever message her, please try not to talk about work. It would be best for her if you can keep the conversation casual. Just ask her about how she's feeling, or about her friends maybe.
I get it, Mom. I won't say anything to add to her stress. I will talk to you again soon.
Hey, Brooke, do you have a minute? I want to ask you about something.
Hey, Josie, how are you? What's up?
I'm thinking about traveling overseas next month. Where do you recommend I go? You've traveled to much more places than I have, so I thought I'd ask you.
What? Overseas? You're going on vacation?
I would like to, yes. Ever since I lost my mobility, I kept telling myself I can't travel anymore. But recently, I've started to think, why not? I can still travel as long as I get some help. There are plenty of barrier-free places I can visit around the world, right? And I even think that if I can come traveling overseas, then it would help me gain confidence for what I can do, you know?
Wait a second. Listen, I understand what you're saying. I am very happy that you have found something you want to try, and I do think it's a great way to gain confidence, but...
Oh, come on, Brooke. Don't be negative with me, please. I've gotten to the point where I think my life is not so bad after all. I'm starting to enjoy myself again, which I couldn't after the accident. My friends have been great too. They asked me to join them for drinks, which helped me forget all the bad things that has happened over the past years.
Josie, listen. I hate to say this, but isn't there something you need to do first? I'm glad you're happy now, but you're an adult. As an adult, you have responsibilities, you know. You can't be serious about traveling when you live off allowances.
Allowances? What allowances? I don't get any. What are you talking about? Who gives you allowances?
Oh, sorry, never mind. Forget what I just said.
Brooke, what are you talking about? Is there something you need to tell me?
Damn it, I forgot you didn't know. I promised Mom I wouldn't spill this to you. You just got me with your traveling plans.
Brooke, did you send allowances?
I do, actually. Mom told me a little while ago that you guys were having a hard time getting by. She told me how you guys were holding back from using the AC to save some money, so I had to do something to help.
What? No way. Brooke, this is bad. I don't believe this.
Huh?
Mom is lying. She's taking our money. We're not having any trouble getting by. I pay most of her living costs anyways.
Huh? But Josie, you don't even work. Where do you get the money to pay for her?
Did she tell you that I don't work? Of course I do. I've been working from home for the past 6 months. It's not a full-time position since I have to go back and forth between home and the hospital for my treatments, but I earn enough to get by. Besides, my insurance helps me pay off for the treatments, and I also have some savings before the incident.
Mom told me that you haven't been ready for work until recently. Recently, she said you've been having a hard time finding one, and that you were very stressed about it. And I believed her because you kind of brushed me off every time I messaged you.
I'm sorry if I seemed cold. I didn't mean to brush you through. I was just trying to act tough. I didn't want you to treat me like a poor baby sister who couldn't walk anymore. I was trying to act independent, but I guess my acting skills sucked. Plus, truth to be told, I have realized that I was a bit jealous of you and everyone else who lives a normal life. It's not fair to take it out on you, but since you're my sister, I was a bit scared my jealousy would take over my rationality, so I wanted to distance myself from you, until now.
Josie, you could have told me. I would have accepted you no matter what.
I'm sorry it took me forever to get over myself. I always knew you were reaching out for me.
It's okay. I understand, and it's my fault that I have dumped everything on Mom's shoulders.
Oh my God, what are we going to do about her? She's been dependent on my salary too. That's why I've been secretly planning to leave this house. I've become afraid that if I continue to live with her, she would use all my money.
How can she do that? Lie to me about you so she can use my money while using yours as well? What has gotten into her? It's unbelievable. Josie, I really wish you would have told me sooner that she was financially dependent on you.
I do too, but I couldn't. I didn't want to tell on her. I have felt that I owe her too much. I moved in with her after the accident because I couldn't get around on my own anymore. She really did help me the first couple months, especially when I was depressed. I have finally come to my senses recently and begin to think something is not right with her. But I never imagined that she would fool you for money.
Well, I have a suggestion. If you're planning on moving out, why don't you come live with me?
What? I can't ask you to do that. I don't want to be a burden to you.
My condo is not big, but I do have an extra room. It has to be better than living with Mom. I will respect your independence 100%. If you'd like to move on after a while, that is totally up to you too. You can move out whenever you feel ready. The most difficult part might be moving across the country, but I will help you with that if you need. I'm happy to take a couple of days off for you.
Thank you so much, Brooke. Are you sure, though?
Yes, I am.
I don't want to cause you any trouble, but that sounds like a great idea. I won't be nauseous to you, I promise.
It's all right. You are my little sister. Let me do my part and help you. I will do so much better than Mom.
Brooke, help! I haven't been able to get a hold of Josie for the past 2 days. I don't know where she is. Should I call the police? I don't know what to do.
It's all right, Mom. Josie is with me. She is safe.
What? She is with you? Where? At your place?
Yes.
Why didn't anyone tell me about this? What is going on?
We moved the last bit of her belongings yesterday. She will be living with me going forward.
What? How is that possible? Have you forgotten she is on a wheelchair? How are you going to take care of her? And why am I finding out about this now?
Take care of her? Funny how you make it sound as if you take care of her. Didn't you just come back from vacation? I know you have been away, enjoying yourself.
Brooke, it's complicated. I couldn't turn this one down.
Complicated? How is it complicated?
You know, I have to socialize and build relationships with people that benefits us. You never know when you will need to ask them favors, like to get help for Josie.
Stop giving me crap, Mom. You know how it looks to me? It looks like you took money from me to go on vacation instead of taking care of Josie. And that's why you didn't even realize your daughter was moving out.
I can't keep Josie company every single moment. I need to take time off as well, just like you suggested before, remember? Or what? Do you prefer that I work 24/7 without any breaks? You don't know anything about the life I live with your sister. I have my own stress too.
Well, then you should be glad now. You won't have any more stress from taking care of her because she will be living with me.
Brooke, you work full-time. You can't take care of your sister like I do. Besides, there's so much more space here. I even renovated the bathroom so she has easier access.
I know that was Josie's money. Do not pretend you paid for any of that. And in case you haven't noticed yet, Josie doesn't need us to take care of her. She has learned to get most things done on her own and prefers it that way.
Honey, you live in a condo. It will be too hard for Josie to get around with such little space. She belongs here, with me in my house.
You don't get to decide where she belongs. She made her own choice to move in with me. Josie is satisfied with the environment I can provide with her. By the way, what excuse do you have for stealing my money? How could you trick your own daughter?
I didn't trick you. We really didn't have enough to get by, I swear.
Josie told me she gave you $1,000 per month too. You don't have any mortgages to pay. You have your own part-time job, and you should be receiving Social Security. So explain to me what was so expensive that you even had to cut down on the AC. Why? Did you need an additional $1,500 from me? Go on, explain yourself.
The general cost of living has risen over the years, and I'm old. I have different needs.
Like what? You never said anything about your needs. Why didn't you want to use what Dad left you? You succeeded a significant share of his savings.
There were things I need to cover. There's not much left.
What? How is there not much left?
You haven't been around enough to know. I was just doing what's best for Josie and I. Besides, what is your problem, Brooke? Why are you being so cheap? Are you saying you care more about your money than your family in need? I don't see anything wrong with asking my children for financial support. I raised both of you. You should be grateful. I have earned the right.
Well, then you should have just said so in the first place. I would have rather have you tell me the truth about using up Dad's money than find out later you lied. Why did you lie, Mom? What did you use the money for?
Brooke, listen. I am sorry I didn't tell you the truth. It was wrong of me, but I swear I wasn't lying about having a hard time getting by.
Josie told me you were even interested in what her insurance was paying her. She said that you began to splurge on things after she moved in. You would go on trips all the time and buy new brand items using our money.
I have been using my time to take care of her. Don't you agree I deserve something back? I have sacrificed so much.
Josie has been taking care of herself. Maybe you helped her right after the accident, but that was only for the first couple of months. She had to learn how to live by on her own quickly because you weren't home anyways.
I had to go to work.
You are not making any sense, Mom. You said you couldn't take on more shifts because you were busy taking care of Josie. Now you're saying you weren't home because you were working? What am I supposed to believe? We've had enough already. The least you can do is be honest with us right now. Admit it, Mom. You just used us for money as soon as you saw the opportunity. That opportunity being Josie losing her mobility. How low of you. I will not be giving you a penny from now on.
Brooke, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use you or Josie.
I don't expect any money back from you, but I don't want to have anything to do with you. We're done. Josie and I are cutting you out of our lives.
Why? Please don't say that, honey. If I lose Josie and you won't help me either, I won't survive. How am I going to live?
Am I not surprised that you are more concerned about money than us cutting you out? Anyways, you should have used Dad's money more wisely. You have a job. Work and help yourself.
You're rich enough to send me $1,500 every month. Help me, please.
You have no idea how difficult it is to make money, do you? I wasn't sending you money because I'm rich. I was sacrificing my own life to support Josie. Because I wanted her to get through her hardships. I retained from buying what I wanted. I haven't dined out with friends in months. This is what I have gone through to create the money I have been sending.
Okay then, what about $1,000 or even $800?
Neither Josie or I will be sending you any money. Go work. That's all you need to do.
Brooke, please don't abandon your mother.
Too bad. You never should have tricked your daughters.
I am truly sorry. I will not lie to you ever again. Please forgive me. Don't cut me out, I'm begging you.
Sorry, Mom. We can't forgive you. We can't trust you anymore. How could we? You took money from your handicapped daughter. Good luck taking care of yourself now. My mother kept contacting the two of us for a while. She came clean that she used most of what our dad left her on gambling and shopping. Josie and I felt so ashamed of her. We think that maybe she spent all that money irresponsibly to fill the loneliness of losing her husband. Although, there's no excuse to trick her daughters, especially Josie, who has been through a lot since her accident. I sometimes wish she would have told us the truth, but I guess that wouldn't have made much differences in the end, since we would have asked her to work. It turns out that she quit her part-time job after Josie moved in with her. Now that she doesn't have any financial help from her daughters, she finally began to work again to support herself. I never replied, but she sent me a message saying she is going to change. I hope she can live up to her own words. Soon after joining me, Josie left to travel overseas for 3 months. As expected, she faced many hardships of being handicapped, but overall, it was a great experience for her. She says she was able to learn a lot through her travels and has become appreciative of the people willing to help her. I am so proud of my sister and how positive she remains after becoming handicapped. I can't imagine how hard it must be losing her mobility, but seeing Josie strive makes me want to become a better person myself. Josie seems to have found a new objective in life. She says she will continue to stay true to herself and work hard to make it come true. I'm very happy for her. And as her big sister, I will be by her side to support her in any way. If she never needs, that is.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.